Hey guys, well my Unihertz Titan 2 just showed up. Came while I was at work today. As you can see, it's a pretty big box. Probably should put something beside it to let you get a feel of how big it is. Now here's my iPhone 17 next to it, so you can see it's a pretty big box. It's a pretty thick box. So let's get into it a little bit.
Let's do this!
Started shipping them a couple of weeks ago, and they did ship them to different parts of the world, so we're all getting them at different times. I gather a few of us in Tennessee, because we've been kind of keeping up with each other on the Facebook group called Unihertz Titan 2, and when I posted that I had my tracking number, two other guys from Tennessee also said they had theirs also. Of course, up until then, people had me getting them in Arizona, in California, in Texas, I think in Oregon, and in Europe, and Japan, and New Zealand, a number of places. Now, as I told you guys before, I never had a Blackberry, so when this came out and I realized I could get it as a backup for, I think it was $269. Now it's $400, and it's $379.99. If you pre-order right now on the Unihertz site, I'll leave a link to that. The guys that have been putting out phones for a few years, and this is like, I think maybe their fourth one. They all have physical keyboards, but this is the closest one to the Blackberry Passport from everything I've seen online from people who actually had the Blackberry Passport. So there's our usual booklets. Let's see, what is this? I'm not even sure what that is yet. We'll learn as we go. Okay. This, I believe, is the case. Yep. And of course, the back has a screen also, which you'll see in a minute. Okay. And it does come with a charger, thank God. So there it is, quite wide. Again, use the iPhone 17. You can see size-wise it's quite a bit wider and quite a bit thicker also. Okay, I'm going to see if we have some power, and I will put my SIM in. Nice little animation there, I like that. Alright, I'm going to put my SIM in, put my information in, and get back to you guys. Okay, now we're all set up. As you can probably see, it's still copying, but it's slowly getting all my data. You can see the ones that are complete and the ones that are not highlighted, they're still copying. But so far so good. Like I said, it's been many years since I've used a physical keyboard, so I'm very slow. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to it. I also want to show you that we do have a microphone top and bottom. Also, the front camera is over here on the right. I don't know if you can see that very well. And I did put the case on. The case also has that same nice full leather feel, so I like that. So it's nice and grippy on the back. It's not slippery, so that's okay. It's a very big phone, as you can see, and it's a very thick phone. But hopefully I'm going to like this. Now, if you guys remember, I have 3 phone lines. Of course, my eSIM is in my Pixel 10, and my other eSIM is in my iPhone 17, which means I only have one other line that I can switch out. So that's the SIM card that's in here. That is usually my main number, and I usually have either the iPhone 17 or the Pixel 10 as my secondary number. So let's see, what else did I want to tell you guys? Oh yes, the buttons on the left that I didn't know what they were. Sub-screen control, in other words, I guess that's for that screen. Yep. And the other one, that's the programmable key. So that's sub-screen control for the back screen. And this is the programmable key here. So I'll learn as I go. I'll be showing you guys that. As you know, we'll be doing lots of testing, but I kind of like it. It's going to just fit in my pocket, I think. So we should be good to go there. So that's about all I wanted to show you guys today. Oh, and I almost forgot the thing I didn't know what it was for. That's the screen protector. But I have been following on the Facebook group. There's a built-in screen protector, so if I put this one on, there'll be 2 screen protectors. And you guys know I generally do not use screen protectors, so I'll be putting this aside. Maybe in the future I'll need it, but I'm pretty careful about phones. I rarely scratch anything. So just wanted to make sure I mentioned that to you guys. That's my quick unboxing of my Unihertz Titan 2. And I have a feeling I'm going to love it, but let's hope that's true. Like I said, it's probably 2010, 2011, 2012 since I've had any kind of physical keyboard, and the last ones I had were on dumb phones, not even smartphones. So I'll certainly keep you guys abreast of how I'm doing and how I'm liking it. And as always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you like my content, please share the videos with friends, family, or whomever you think might be interested. Subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be sure to click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos that I upload. And please hit the thumbs up, as it does help with the algorithm. Yeah.